Okay then, so this time on Custom Works, we're going to be doing more on the Tonneau truck. We're sorting that Tonneau cover out, getting it all to work up and down electronically, and we might do some other little bits. Let's get to the workshop. Okay then, so the framework's in, it's on its hinges, and what we're going to do, we're going to fit these screw actuators, and then it will go up and down. So let's get to that. Right, and so we've got the two actuators on. I've just tacked them on just in case I need to do any adjustments. I've done some very rudimentary wiring. There's your problem. So let's see if it works. And now, now back down again. Okay, so this has gone really well, just using off the internet screw actuators, that bit of framework. This is really cool and just makes the back of your pickup truck a little bit more secure and also a little bit more usable, in which case this truck really will be. This is going to live outside, this is going to be a daily driver, things like this. Custom cars are great, but sometimes they've got to have that bit of practicality as well. Okay then, so that all works. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some timber supports across and fit them in just so that will support the top of the Tonneau cover. I'm using timber rather than steel because if I put slats all the way across like this in steel, it's going to get incredibly heavy, and then that's going to put strain on the actuator. So timber it is. Let's get to it. Okay, so we've got this steel frame all in. We've put these wooden battens across just to give the Tonneau a little bit more support, and now we're going to cover all this in dye bond. everything's looking pretty good. You see the frame from the underside here, these bits of wood we put in, and that sealant is still a little bit wet there. But yeah, we put these bits of wood in just to give this a little bit more support, because you know, this Dibond's it's not like it's mega thick, so it does need a bit of support. So we've put that support under. It's all nice and lightweight. To get these bits of timber in, I just welded in these angle brackets, just tacked them into there, and then mounted those in. Got the rams mounted in. The rams, you know, I didn't quite know this was going to work, but these have gone in really nicely. We've got these clevis pins that have split pins in, so we can take these out and we can disassemble all of this to paint it. Also, the way we've made it, this is quite good. This has got a nice large flat area, and that flat area comes down here onto this seal. Now I've only got seal on this edge going up to where the rain's collected, but this seal will go all the way round. So once that's shut, that'll be a nice sort of watertight seal. All the water will collect in this channel. It'll run out of a drain pipe down there, and yeah, it's going really well. Oh, one more thing. Around the edge here, you can see there's like a bit of overlap just down here, and on the other side there's a bit more overlap. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill all the way round here, so that when I bring the fabric across here and it goes down, what I don't want is the fabric to be like spanning a gap. I want it to be all good, all glued, all the way round. I don't want any sort of voids behind the fabric. So I will be filling round there just to make that all a bit smoother. But it's looking pretty good. So let's hook up the battery. Let's see this thing work. Okay, so I'm going to be hooking up these two wires to this old battery, which is a little bit flat, so it probably moves a little bit slower than it will actually move when the car's done. And also, you won't have to hook two wires up. This is all going to be on a key fob remote control. In the car park, you know, this will be on a remote control. So you can be miles away. You'll be coming out of Tesco's, boom, you hit that button, back of the pickup starts coming up. Everyone's like, whoa, check it out, man. It's going to be really cool. But for now, two wires. Get them the right way around. Okay, so that's a Tonneau down. At the moment, this Dibond that I've used is green. I do feel a little bit like I'm about to have a game of pool. Maybe not. But yeah, down here you can see we've got quite a good panel gap around this. It fits nicely, and of course this hasn't got to fit right up because we've got that drainage underneath it. Water goes down into the drainage and then falls out, but don't get on your stuff. So yeah, that's super cool. I've had to join this. Now, I could have done this in one piece, but the sheets of Dibond that I had were 84. So this is a little bit bigger than 84 would have been. So I thought I'll split it down the middle, two nice bits. Once this filler's all sanded up, that's good. And also, you've got to think it's being covered in fabric, so it's all going to look nice. At the front of the bed, we've got the hinges, and this is another reason for using these hinges. They're stainless steel, they're never going to rust, they're always going to look nice, and they're a really strong hinge. We went with 3 in the end, just so that this can hinge all day. I don't know, you might be going really fast and like kick the back up, use it as an air brake or something. Actually, don't do that, never do that, no. But anyway. Right, so next jobs to do, I'm going to sand up all these bits of filler where there's a few screws in, and I have only put a few screws in because I've bonded this onto it, and that'll be easily strong enough forever. So just a few screws while the sealant dries, it's been bonded down with. I'm going to sand all this up, and then, oh, it's like it's magic! Oh, magic! Then what I'm going to do, as I said before, I'm just going to fill down here, just so that all these sides are smooth. So when I wrap that fabric round, it's just fabric sticking to something. Get these holes filled in the back. And yeah, this is going to look absolutely awesome. Okay then, so that's it for this week. Join us next time when hopefully we'll be getting this into some primer and maybe doing a few sort of finishing touches to the rest of the truck. In the meantime, don't forget to press the bell icon, do that subscribe thing, also give us a big thumbs up, leave comments down below, and don't forget, follow me on Instagram at Automatron4. Until next time, thank you very much and good night.